Hello, everybody, and welcome to Connect In. Connect In is a weekly broadcast that shares with you tools to help you get out of your head and back into your body. Because when you are out of your head and into your body, you have a greater access to connecting into your kind of internal compass. So welcome, and I'm really glad you're here. This podcast is live right now with video and on Facebook, but I also turn this over into a podcast. So for those of you who want to really listen instead of watch, that's an opportunity for you as well. So I wanted to come circling around over a topic that we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks, and that is how to stay grounded and centered and fully you, no matter what life is throwing your way. And why this is super important is, there's the holidays, there is politics, there is just the stress of living life. And all of those things can kind of bring us energetically beside ourselves or just keep us up in our head. And the way to really stay integrous to who we are is to be grounded and centered in our body. So that's one reason. The other reason that it's important to be grounded and centered and fully you is when you are totally filled up with yourself, nothing, I repeat, nothing gets in except love. When you are filled up with yourself, nothing gets into you except love. So what is getting in, you may ask yourself? Well, other people's bad moods, everybody else's freak out, kind of just tension. I'm sure that a lot of you who are listening to this podcast is probably really a super sensitive person, and which means you kind of pick up everybody's stuff. And that is why I wanted to bring this topic up one more time, because tomorrow is December 1st, and on December 21st is winter solstice, which means we are actually just dropping in to the darkest time of year for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. Or more importantly, we're going through a huge shift from light to dark, dark to light. And it's important to have our quote unquote shit together as best as possible as we go through this big transition and change. And so I invite you to do this exercise every day for the next 21 days. I'm going to be doing it, and I would love to have you join me in this. And so if you really are interested in this, if you pop over to DaminiCelebrity.com, then what did I call it? And go under to, let's figure out what that is. Go under offerings, and you'll see something called Fully You, a winter pick-me-up. And right now I'm still holding that until tomorrow morning. I'm holding that offering as a free offering, because I really believe we can all use some love and support. So DaminiCelebrate.com, look at the big bar up top, look under offerings, and you'll see Be Fully You, a winter pick-me-up offering. Okay. And I also encourage you to listen to the last 2 podcasts, because there's a little bit more history and why we're doing this. But what I thought I would do today is set you up with this quick but profoundly powerful exercise that you can do each day to help you prepare for the new year, which starts on December 21st, the solar new year or the lunar new year, but the new year, not a calendar new year. And I'm also going to invite you during this process of the next 21 days to have some paper around and jot down a word or a phrase or a doodle of what you feel and experience. Taking that next step of bringing your internal experience to the outside is really super helpful. Kind of anchors it a little bit more. Okay, so obviously if you are all driving, I'm going to invite you to check this out later on, either by watching it on Facebook later or checking out the podcast. But for now, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and get comfortable. You could sit or lie down. And just why I'm setting up the audio here, I like to invite you to just feel the weight of your body on the earth. Really feel your flesh and your bones on the chair against the earth. Feel the earth coming up and meeting you. And I'm going to be playing some background music called The Breath of Zen by Chris Collins. There we go. So take a moment and just notice how you feel in your body. Take some nice, long, deep breaths. Soften your eyes. When your eyes are soft, you are coming into your body and heart space versus eyes open and looking. Feel the weight of your body on the earth. Feel the weightiness of your flesh and your bones. Allow your eyes to soften. Bring your awareness to your breath. And invite your breath to come down through your body, through your head, into your throat, into your chest, diaphragm, down into your belly, hips, down your legs to your feet. Wiggle your toes. Breath to belly to feet. Great. Take a moment, notice how you feel. What are some of those words that you can use to express your feelings? That could be calmer, softer, more relaxed, more agitated. It could be all of these things. But generally people feel a little bit more calmer. With your next inhale, bring your breath down into your belly, down your legs, into your feet. Wiggle your toes. Bring that breath out of the bottom of your feet all the way down to the center of the earth. So come all the way down. Feel your roots, that breath roots, if you will, wrap around the core of the earth. Feel yourself kind of anchor to the earth. You may even feel like a physical click in your body. And again, breath to belly, to feet, to roots. Bring those roots all the way down. Feel yourself anchor into the earth. Ground it. Notice how that feels in your body. Just this step right here can allow you to feel pretty unshakable, steady, calm. Now I'd like to invite you to bring that soft, weighted earth energy up through your roots, into your feet, and bring it imagine that energy coming all the way into your bones. So you're getting heavier. Beautiful. Breath to belly, to feet, to roots. Then bringing up that grounded earth energy into your bones, all the way up to your skull. Notice how you feel now. When you are grounded and centered like this, any overwhelm moves right through your body into the earth and discharges. It's kind of like your own personal body lightning rod. Breath to belly, to feet, to roots. Bring that grounded energy up your roots, into your bones. Feel the weightiness of your body. Beautiful. So now you're grounded and centered. Take a moment, just create some sort of muscle memory. Lock that in. Beautiful. Now we're going to move into being filled up, being fully you. So you're grounded and centered. Now what I like you to do is go ahead and put your hands on your heart. Your mind starts taking over, wiggle your toes, come all the way back down. But go ahead and put your hands on your heart. Feel the rising and falling of your chest, perhaps even the beating of your heart. Underneath your hands, imagine that there is a golden light that's in your heart. This is your light. And imagine that light filling up your entire body. All the nooks and crannies of your body, your fingers, of your toes, of the back of your ears, your hair follicles. See yourself glowing. See yourself filling up with your light. Now imagine that light coming a little further off your skin, about 6 to 12 inches. So right now you are surrounded by a golden light that is yours. If you were to look at yourself from the outside in, you would be a golden being. So now you're grounded, centered, and fully you. Take a minute and just kind of register how that feels. Create a muscle memory of how that feels. The more you do this, the easier it is to pull this feeling up. It's easier to pull yourself into being fully you in your body. Great. Now let's take this step just a little bit further. So we're centered, we're grounded, we are fully filled up with our energy. And because we're going to do this each day for 21 days, to help you prepare for the new year. So perhaps in this place, drop in this question. What is it that I need to know right now to support me into the new year? Take the very first thing that comes. It may be a color, it may be a word, it may be a flutter through your body, it may be a feeling. Let that sensation, expression arise, and take the next step. Either move Dance it, write it down, doodle it. And I invite you to do this every day for the next 21 days as we move into winter solstice. By being centered, grounded, filled up with yourself, and then setting the intention for guidance, this will profoundly help you move into the next year with ease, living a life that is right for you, being filled up and living as your brightest, best self. Right? Notice how you feel now. Beautiful. Again, pop over to DaminiCelebrate.com, look under offerings, join the Being Fully You Winter Pick-Me-Up, and do this along with me and many others for the next 21 days so we can support ourselves in shining. Until next week. Mwah.